like a bird. Only fly away. I don't know. Have you seen that TikTok with that guy in the? I don't know if he's in like New York or something, and he's like with the birds, and he's like,
No.
You haven't seen that?
I was thinking of Dylan O'Brien when he's in the like.
It's this guy, and it's like and he has pigeons or birds holding, and he's like on the street, and he goes,
You probably sent this to me.
like a bird, and then as I see like all this stuff, and you haven't seen that? What the heck? I need to find it. I need to show it. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. Anyways, every time I sing that song or I hear that song, that's all I think about.
Just that. I think of Dylan O'Brien.
Es que la hace así como bien like. I need to find it. I need to find it for you to show you.
Anyways.
Majestic birds.
Welcome to another week, another episode. We also have to be careful, guys. I'm so sorry. We clap a lot and we do movements, and
if you don't watch
audio,
it,
yeah, you just hear noises.
You hear noises.
So
it's just us two. We're just clapping. We're excited.
Yeah.
We're people that talk with our hands.
Yes, we are.
And we we express how we're feeling with our hands. Yes. So
I'm trying to like hold on to my leg just so I don't.
I should tape your hands. We should tape our hands. But then, who's gonna untape us?
This is a thing. Me and Ellie have thought about doing the mouth tape thing because like the sleeping mouth tape
like
thingy.
Helps with your like bag. Or no sé qué tanto
Natalie, what was your story, Natalie, when you attempted to do it your first time?
So last night she was telling me about the putting the tape, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be better. I don't need the tape. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna control myself tonight to do it, right? Yeah. So I'm in bed. It's cold, right? And so like I'm warmed up, everything. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, let me attempt to do it, right? And I'm like, I want to be like such a cute sleeper.
Yeah.
And then I close my mouth. Okay, so I'm not a mouth breather.
Yes,
like,
you are.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Oh, sorry. For the story.
Like, I'm not like, in general, in day in, day out, always a mouth breather. Yeah. Like, I do my nose, like, you know? Anyways, so in the night, I was like, okay, let me do it, right? And I'm like, and then I got like stuck, and I was like
2 seconds in.
Like I felt like I was choking. I was like, okay, no, I get it. I can't do it. Yeah. I was like, imagine that tape. I'd be freaking out.
Well, because I think that the tape allows you to breathe a little bit, but it doesn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like duct tape.
Because I couldn't do it. I was like, freaking out.
Anyways, that's our journey on being healthy. But for today's episode,
getting that jawline, which Leslie broke her gua sha.
I broke my gua sha, so if you see my double chin, do not judge me.
But if you don't see mine,
Natalie's been gua shaing. All right, so this week's episode is Grandpa Core. Natalie, what is your outfit?
Today I am wearing a long sleeve. This is an aloe soft finesse cropped long sleeve in black. I am wearing this. Did you get it at Free People or
Anthropology?
An Anthropology. This oversized vest. When I was asking Leslie, I just said that swan one. I don't think it's a swan, but
I don't know, but it's beautiful.
This reminds me of the one that Harry did when he shaved his head. That brown one that he's wearing. This style reminds me.
I know
of
exactly.
Like this picture, you know. But I can't say like the bald Harry, like
baldery.
A buzz cut Harry, whatever. Anyway, so I'm wearing that, and then I'm wearing just some old Levi's that I've had for quite a while. They're like boot cut, vintage. And then I had to bring them back. It's the fa la 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 time.
Her chunky,
my chunky
dirty
ducks.
We love them.
I need more.
I thought you said ducks.
Ducks.
And then for me,
I did not fart. That was this.
And then for me, I have the Brandy sweater vest, which I love because it's like oversized and perfect. And then under it, I have Aritzia, like a basic white tee. I love their white tees. They're cotton white tees. Mm-hmm. They're like so comfortable. My Levi's jeans, and then these are straight leg, and then
her golas. We already
my golas. Also, can we talk about? Okay, so this is a whole other thing. We gotta do the intro, but can we talk about how Paul Mescal, doing his SNL promo with that black cardigan, he stole my outfit because I literally have worn something like that, identical. Anyways, we'll get to Paul in a little bit.
With that being said,
he did it again.
Let's start this podcast.
Hi, I'm Leslie Marie.
And I'm Natalia.
And this is the
We Are Fashionably Late podcast,
where we talk about
the clothing we wear
and the untold
but very true stories
about why we wear
what we wear.
I want to clap, but then you'll hear it.
Air clap. Couple of little messages from I'm just a girl.
Our Yap Hour session has
Yep,
commenced.
hour. I like combine both just the girls song and then the I'm like a bird, like so it didn't sound the same.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So you don't get copyrighted.
I don't get copyrighted. It's my own blend of the two.
Yeah.
First on the hour, happy holidays, and if you subscribe to our YouTube,
thank you.
Mamitas, subscribe to our personal YouTube.
Guys, we're doing Vlogmas on our personal YouTube. I'm doing daily, which I'm already behind on 2 days.
This bitch.
But Natalie is doing weekly. She agreed to do YouTube videos, guys. You don't understand. I feel like she'd be like the funniest person.
Maybe.
And she doesn't believe in herself. So help me believe in her by going to subscribe to her channel. And mine too, if you'd like. So you'll also see a whole bunch of behind the scenes content for when we're filming and things like that.
Doing, yeah.
So just a little shout out to our personal.
Just a little go one.
You know?
We even have the camera rolling right now behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So give me a sec. Let's turn it on. It's on.
Guys.
Doing behind the scenes. Anyways.
Yep.
That is the first of the hour. All the
Secondly-
information will be down there.
Yes.
Secondly,
Paul Mescal on SNL. Guys.
in
The musical, I'm living for it. The skits, his American accent, his little earring, guys, I'm living for it. He looked hot as always, but more than that, the comedy was there. I think that was another thing that we were interested in because he does drama so well, and I don't think he'd ever done comedy, but he really just went for it, and
it was okay. It felt very natural.
It's very natural.
It felt very natural. Like he was so pumped and excited to be there,
and you could tell.
Yeah,
and he was so good at it, which I don't know. I feel proud of him for doing comedy. I don't know. Next, hopefully he does a rom-com.
Yes,
Paul.
The next one is Harry, and yes, these prices are absurd.
His
Mr.
collection.
Edward Styles, we have to talk to your mom so she can talk to you. But his collection, with the same designer,
J.W. Anderson,
that helped during the COVID. You know that cardigan that he wore that we all crocheted during COVID. It's the same.
I like the new cardigan.
It's cute.
It's cute.
It's just the prices.
The prices are not cute, and then
the keychains.
The keychain. Like this is my thing. Like, who is this for? Because
not for me.
Because he knows his fans, and his fans, we love him to death, but we got a budget. Also, we can't be in the red before HS4 has even started, if that makes sense. But again, it was for pleasing.
Low because of Zayn.
Yeah. For pleasing, and obviously it's good. Like I'm not saying like quality, everything. Obviously it's J.W. Anderson.
No, it's all beautiful. Everything's beautiful.
I'm just saying the prices are a little
not that
intense.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Those prices need to go a little bit lower.
A little bit lower.
Not a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, the keychain itself was like $430.
Or just offer Afterpay, bitch. I don't mind. Sorry.
That's your camera.
Or honestly, just offer like.
I mean,
Afterpay.
I'm pretty sure pleasing has Afterpay. I don't know. All I'm saying is like, you know, the fans are going to be excited about it, but you also have to understand the budget of the fans.
Yes.
Like, you know, I think being a little more mindful of that, which again, I think it was a lot of things were maybe out of his control in the sense where it was another designer. It was a collab. They both have to profit from it. But anyways, I really like the cardigan.
Yes, very cute.
Nail polishes are amazing. Demure. Keychain. She's a little cheeky.
He said, I'm all in.
He said, okay. So yeah, I think
that's a wrap.
That's a wrap on
Happy holidays. We're so excited. We've been doing some advent calendar activities, and we've been excited to do all of that.
Holiday movies. Yeah.
So
it's our first year doing like a activity/movies.
Because we always just ate the chocolate.
Yeah. So we DIY'd our own advent calendar. We added to it either Christmas movies that we wanted to watch or activities we wanted to do. And so they're all in there, and then every day we pick something to stay in the holiday spirit, you know, while we keep up with life
and retail. Anyways, that it concludes our I'm Just a Girl.
And let's get started
with the grandpa abuelito core.
Abuelita. Ooh, I want some hot chocolate.
Anyways, grandpa core. What is grandpa core?
Tell us, Natalie. What is the history? What is the
First off,
style?
the fashion.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're here for. We're understanding why we wear what we wear, bitches. The fashion. It is also known as Granddad chic.
Yes, it is.
Which is so funny because, like, I feel like, okay, this does nothing to do. Grandpa to me is just like a, you know, when people get like, they're like grandkids and stuff like that.
Okay.
But granddads are like very old people. Like that.
That's what you feel.
That's how I feel.
That is so funny.
So if someone's like, my granddad, I imagine this man being like 70, 80.
Like he looks
but
like
I don't
Gandalf.
imagine, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Like this is some like a granddad's like for me is like someone like in the Hallmark movies, you know, like holiday festivities.
Like he's giving Santa Claus.
Exactly.
Okay.
Anyways, so grandpa chic or grandpa core, those are the same.
Mm-hmm.
This trend embraces a lot of like vintage, comfortable, oversized clothing, the remnants of what an older man might wear.
Yes.
Older men might wear, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It combines both the elements of like traditional menswear with a twist, with a modern twist.
Yeah.
So it's like creating a very nostalgic yet like stylish looks.
Mm-hmm.
You have a couple of people wearing either the sweater vest with like the long sleeve. You have people wearing like the blazers and like literally like oversized like button downs with like a tie. And then
I'm so sorry.
this bitch.
I zoned out for a minute because I'm staring at you and I'm like, how come she's not looking at the camera? And so I'm just shaking my head at you, but I'm like, sorry.
I'm looking at you.
Sorry, yeah, I know, but you could also look at them. Sorry.
Anyways,
Sorry,
you're my
zoned
comfort
out.
person, but
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways, so
Over
you
here.
see, if you go on Pinterest, you see all these things of like the blazers, the vest, even like the sweaters, like the knitted sweaters.
It's definitely giving fall
It's a very fall type of
look.
trend.
A little
look.
bit of winter in there.
A little bit of winter. A lot of like, I feel like it's a lot of layering. It's a lot of oversized bulk items.
I feel like it's like if your granddad like does like woodworking and he has like a cabin somewhere and he also like hunts. I feel like that's the vibe.
That's the vibe that it is.
That's the vibe that it's going for. Flannels.
It's all that guy.
Yeah.
So that is the fashion. That is what you see online. If you see something like that, that is what grandpa core or granddad chic is.
Yeah, because it's like modern now.
Yeah, and it hasn't gained a popularity like the trend, you know, now with having like TikTok and Instagram and influencers and whatnot. Yeah. Even like your occasional models like Bella Hadid. Yeah. You have Gigi Hadid. You have even like Kendall Jenner or like
it's been adopted into street style.
And even on the runway with some designers adopting those like elements and silhouettes of it. It's you see it more on there. Yeah. But it's such like a timeless like I don't know.
Because I feel like you could go thrift it. I feel like you can like go into your dad's or granddad's closet and like they have the stuff. And so I think that's why it's timeless because it's pieces that you can just keep wearing and like not that they don't gotta sell, but it's like the more vintagey, the cooler.
The cooler, yeah.
That they look, that they feel, you know?
I don't think there is a time that it specifically started. I think it's just your granddaddy.
Yeah. It's giving like 80s movies, if that makes any sense. Like the men in those 80s movies that's what style, I think. But it's just been adopted into like young girls wearing those. Because
I think it's also like very like such a comfortable like style.
Yeah.
That like let's think about it. We have Adam Sandler summer.
Yeah, we do.
Grandpa core fall. That's like a vibe. Like because you're oversized, you're comfortable. I think we've had this thing of like where trends come and go. Yeah. But like grandpa core is like that one where it's like you want a very relaxed type of style. Like so you don't want like tight clothes on. No. You don't want to do like those low rise jeans. Like you want like something like
you also don't want oversized to the point where it swallows you whole.
Yes, no.
You want it oversized where like you still maybe have like your basic tee under and like some tight jeans. I don't know, like it looks effortless, but there's still that addition of those key pieces.
Yeah, I saw this one on Instagram that it was like she had like a button down, like a white button down type of tee, and that one was oversized, but then she wore a vest that was tight. Yeah. And then her jeans were like a little bit looser, and then like the boots but that's like the.
You know who I'm imagining? You know from The Parent Trap.
Yes.
The Dennis Quaid character. I feel like him as like a grandpa, like that kind of aesthetic, very California, very laid back, but it's also like woodsy. I don't know how to describe it. Like woodsy. Yeah. So Okay, let's see. Let's go into some key pieces. So, grandpa core key pieces or grandpa chic key pieces. Granddad, sorry.
Don't forget about the granddaddies.
Sorry, the granddaddies.
Are you my dad?
I knew you were gonna say that. Also, sorry, this is a side note. Sorry.
Someone's revving up their engine.
I finally watched The Nightmare Before Christmas. That was one of our activities.
Watched it.
You could see that on the vlog.
She's never watched.
I had never watched it.
Why is no
But tell me, yeah, that was like cute. But tell me why, because I don't know. There's a scene where he says "Bone Daddy." I cackled at that because my thing is like, how has that not become a meme? Like, how has that not become a meme? And then also, this is like 1993. Like, how did they get away with that? Anyways, that was so funny. That had probably zip to do with this.
Well, I said daddy.
Yeah. Okay, that works.
We talk about granddaddies, whatever.
Anyways, back to what you guys are here for. The cardigans and sweaters, I feel, are like one of the main key pieces that people associate with grandpa core or granddad chic. Because they're just like thick, they're cozy, and then often it comes in like very like neutral and classic colors that you can get.
And I also think like the silhouette of it is not so fitted. Like it's more of a looser type of, like, you don't have to have like this incredible body or like to feel comfortable in it. You know, like it's just a nice little.
I also think it's so versatile in the sense that you can dress it up or dress it down. Mm-hmm. So it could be super casual and you still look like really chic and put together. Or you can like dress it up and elevate it with like pins or brooches or, you know, bracelets. Jewelries and or even like a scarf, you know. So it's like, I don't know. A lot of the materials too have to do with wool and cashmere. Like that gives it more of an authentic feel, I think. Because it just looks original. It looks more worn. It looks more vintage. So that's one of them.
Oh, sorry. The next one, I was so invested. It's because look como lo hablas. I'm so invested. I'm sorry.
If you guys know anything about this podcast, guys, if this is your first time here, we're so unserious. It's not even funny. So we will give you the spark notes on these trends, but we're just doing it our own way. So bear with us. It's like you're having a chat in the car with us.
A little chat. We have as well like plaid shirts and tweed jackets. Like that's another element of this particular style, this particular trend of fashion. These are like very central to this style. Like this is what's most commonly seen, whether you have the cardigans or the vest or you have the plaid and the jacket.
I think for me the tweed was a surprise for me.
Yes.
Because like I don't know, I just don't associate it right away with it. But then looking back, like when we were kind of like coming up with this episode, look back at it. I'm just kidding. We were looking through inspiration and kind of like diving into just getting more information on grandpa core as a trend. There is a lot of tweed pieces.
There is,
which I was surprised because I feel like for me, tweed really has to do with like dark academia vibe. But it's interesting that it also has a part in the grandpa core.
We have our loafers, our Oxford shoes, Avi. This is why I wore my Docs, because that brand makes loafers, Oxford shoes, but I don't got them. We got high-waisted trousers, you know.
I was supposed to do that one. So I was like, where's she going? Guys, we're unprepared. We're unprepared today.
High-waisted trousers. Take it away for the rest.
High-waisted trousers, especially if they have pleats.
Yes.
They have like two little pleats. Yeah. They have the big deep pockets.
Men's
and then
pockets.
they also, it's interesting if you pair them with belts or suspenders, which again, this could be borderline nerdy, but you can make it work.
When they take it off. Take off the
I don't know what book you've been reading. What book you've been reading.
Academia.
But she's going for it today. Another one too, I feel like flat caps. I don't know, bruh. I don't know what you do. Flat caps and fedoras. Guys, fedoras. This is the thing. There was a moment in time where I look back, I had fedoras. Guys, I had fedoras and I'm so ashamed to...
She was like...
If there is one trend that I, for myself, would never bring back... If you ever see me wearing a fedora,
I'll be back.
Throw that thing off of my head.
Why?
I just you don't. My head was not built for fedoras, and if you could rock a fedora, I think the only people who can is like Bruno Mars. Like
King though, short king.
a short king. But I can't rock that. And so if you can and you have the luxury to, more power to you.
Yeah.
I just think like that stupid little feather. I just wanna. Anyways, if you ever see me in my life wear a fedora again, just come by and slap it off of me. Slap it off of me. We'll have a mutual understanding that yes, bitch, take that fedora off. Anyways, flat caps is more where it's at though. Mm-hmm. I could do that.
I prefer the flat caps.
And so the flat claps. Again, I don't know what smut book she be reading. Guys, this is rated R. This is why we can never take it seriously. Guys, she's been laughing for 5 minutes, and I can't. Like, she's literally gonna cry or make a laugh. What are you saying?
In my head, I said flat caps, and I was like, flat clamps.
Clamps? Now she's moving on to clamps. I have no idea.
It took like 3 to 5 minutes a day for the word to process for me to say it.
Yes.
Anyways, to finish off this topic.
We also
have waistcoats,
mm-hmm.
and we have knitted vest, which
represent.
I
think it's just because they're so oversized and like
they're overshirts. They're another layer.
Mm-hmm.
They are the texture, the contribution.
Like I really like how you're wearing it because this is like super smooth, the long sleeve, and then like you have the texture of like the wool.
Styled by me
or whatever. Yeah.
And then the other one is oversized glasses. These are not for the show. These are actually my
These
glasses.
are for this show.
But I do want to get those like chunky
Guys, Natalia words.
Chunky glasses.
Yeah.
I think those would be so
I feel like the round ones too.
very like tortoise
shell.
But like okay.
Aren't yours tortoise shell?
Yeah, but like you can barely see this bitch. Like the other ones are like nice.
Thick.
Yeah. That I'd be like, kapta.
Again, it's giving nerd in the 80s.
Mm-hmm,
That's what it's giving. But in a cute way, in a cute aesthetic way.
Talking about nerd in the 80s, did you see that everyone wants Drew Starkey to play the guy from, what's that movie that I can't pronounce? The Disney movie?
There's so many movies you can't
pronounce.
Wait!
The main character.
Atlantis?
Yeah. Because of his queer movie that he has like the glasses and he's like
stop, I see that.
And they want him to play if they do a
I
live
could
action.
also see maybe Zendaya as a girl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Guys, things are happening.
Anyway, so that I just want to share that.
We just had to mention Drew Starkey because we love him.
Yeah, we love men.
We love men. All right. Now, to wrap this up, this has been a quick episode. We kind of have veered towards a lot of avenues. But
yes.
That's it. That's an episode with us. If you guys know us.
Also, I think it's also because we're recovering from Black Friday. We're recovering from these retail sales, and like the thing is that we have this all planned out, written and stuff. But like also, guys, we want to make sure we give you top tier episodes. We don't want to half-ass it, give you information that's not there. This is all information that we found. This is information that we did.
We went into investigation mode.
There wasn't a lot of. But we are giving you what's in the trend, in the nose.
There's more visuals when you guys see, obviously, the YouTube video.
Oh, yeah.
But then are the fully extended, because now they're also on Spotify, or the Zine. So definitely go follow us on there. Again, TikTok might be banned, so sadly, we can't promote it as much.
That's the
but definitely
annoying.
Check out. Sorry, I just
Check out.
Shake out. I got a little bit of accent there.
Check out.
Definitely check out our YouTube, our Instagram, TikTok. It breaks my heart, but also check it out while you still can.
While we still have it.
But yeah, so to wrap it up, let's go through, I think, brands that have had either collections or that their whole style kind of gives a bit of that. Yeah, it embraces the grandpa core culture, the grandpa chicness, right? Granddad. Frick. Sorry. Granddad.
Don't discriminate my granddads.
Sorry, granny, daddies. That's gross.
Granny is like grandma.
Gross. That's gross. I said that's gross. I'm so sorry. Cut that off. Cut that out.
Cut the show.
Córtale, mi amigo. Okay. So, in order to mix these vintage elements but make them more modern, right? They've elevated them a little bit. They've kept the truth of this street style. Yes. But again, it's been in a very fashion forward way. Mm-hmm. The first brand that I can think of, and they're very preppy and they're very vintage for their collections, is Noah NYC. Mm-hmm. So they combine menswear with contemporary streetwear influences, and that's where you get this aesthetic of like the grandpa core. And so they have cardigans, they have tweed blazers, and they have knitwear. I feel like their blazers, the tweed blazers, this is what we're talking about when we say the tweed blazers specifically for grandpa core.
That embody
it. Mm-hmm. Then the other brand is Ami Leon Dore. Again, I'm so sorry if I said this wrong. But they have this element of like 90s streetwear that also is combined with their classic menswear. Again, it could give a little bit of like dark academia, but I feel like since it's such a timeless design, you can also blend it into cottagecore. Cottagecore. What am I talking about? Grandpa core. Grandpa core pieces.
Cottagecore was our first episode.
It also gives a little bit of cottagecore, but mostly for their plaid shirts, for their high-waisted trousers, and their retro sneakers. Yes. Again, those are also meant for like men's wear. Another brand is Uncle Studios. So Uncle Studios has a lot of girls like women's wear, unisex wear in a way, because their pieces are very like effortless in a cool chic way. Yeah, they're very modern, but they still have this like comfortable feel to them, and it's classic key pieces that you can kind of keep in your closet for like a really long time. Another brand, which this one's also a shocker, but Stussy, which are probably like they're known for their streetwear, for like their skate streetwear, but they've actually incorporated some grandpa core elements in some of their collections with like vintage inspired patterns and things like that. So there is a collection that has knit cardigans, they have the pattern vest, but then they also have this like trouser that's almost like a relaxed fit. So if anything, it's taking those elements but incorporating it into like skater fashion. So it's very streetwear forward, if that makes sense. Then we have Maison Kitsune. Again, I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm so sorry. So it's because it's a French brand. And so they have like a very vintage style. Again, it's classic menwear pieces. They're cable knit sweaters. Like we're talking the cable knit sweaters that you can picture when you see what was that movie that we loved from Chris Evans?
Knives Out.
Yeah, those kinds of chunky
sweaters.
A little bit of a fisherman vibe, but they're really like they emphasize the grandpa-ness to
grandpa core.
The grandpa core. Yeah. They also have wool coats and tailored trousers, which again, key elements for that. We have Universal Works, which is a traditional British tailoring brand, and they are grandpa core enthusiasts because if you look through all the pieces, it's giving like English grandpa, granddad. This is where I think the granddad chic comes in.
Yeah.
It's giving British, but it's giving very granddad chic. Again, it kind of reminds me of Rivals, which we got a season 2, thank God.
Yeah, a lot of their style, because of it being in the 80s, the style, like the knits, the layering, and the hunting, like that is very much of a granddad chic type of vibe that we see.
Old money in a way. So
in the cottage, in the
countryside. Yeah, so think of those when you're kind of thinking of incorporating these to your wardrobe. Then a few more, because we're gonna power through these. We have engineered garments, which is more of a utilitarian kind of military inspired design. You're welcome, I said that one.
Utilitarian.
Yeah. They're definitely, again, menswear classic pieces. It has a lot to do with their vest and their blazers, which, yes, there's a military aspect to them, but they have the colors. I feel like the color scheme is also perfect for adding those elements of grandpa core. Then we have Beams Plus, which this is a Japanese brand. We're going all over the globe for this because I feel like grandpa core is such a niche like thing, especially like on Pinterest, but brands throughout have kind of incorporated into their designs. And so for this Japanese brand, they offer American heritage inspired clothing, which the focus is very much on like the detail of it. So they have these like checkered shirts, which are
Mhm.
amazing. They have a lot of knitwear, and then they also have pleated trousers.
You do.
Pleated trousers, again, highlight. If you want to incorporate one trouser, pleated trousers.
Pleated.
Then we have Carhartt, which we love Carhartt. Again, it brings
It's very
back
iconic.
the nostalgic.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like if your grandpa is like,
A fisherman.
not a fisherman, like, yeah, like a,
No,
like
but
a
like
worker.
a worker, like a blue collar type of man.
Yeah.
Most likely they have a Carhartt in there.
Jacket, they have like the beanie.
The overalls or the
Mhm.
pants. Even I've seen like them take out like for kids.
Yes,
and, like, they
and
have
they're
the little
so
cute.
cute.
They look so cute in it
Yeah.
because they have the little jackets, like all this stuff. So it's like another like I feel like it's the last piece that you need
That you need for sure
to
to make it authentic.
authentic.
And then the last brand that we've incorporated into this lineup is Margaret Howell. So she is known for her minimalistic utilitarian designs.
Big woods,
And
big
it's often
woods.
featured again with classic menswear pieces
Mhm.
that fit the aesthetic, but we're talking wool coats, we're talking tailored trousers, and we're talking knitwear.
Mhm,
Again,
mhm.
these are just elements that are highlighted by it. There's obviously a range of clothing within these brands or within these collections, but for the key pieces that you need for creating this kind of granddad chic, grandpa core aesthetic. Again, these are amazing places that you can go, not only look for inspiration, but also shop specific
specifically
pieces.
for. Mhm.
Yeah. Another one too, just go to the thrift store. Go into
store
your
is good.
granddad's closet.
Yeah.
Genuinely, you will find pieces
That are.
that created the inspiration for these brands.
I think it has to go back to last episode we had the beautiful Miss B Jones chatting with us, and she's well known for her thrifting journeys and
Yeah.
thrifting these very special unique pieces. And it's especially like if you were trying to create your own style or your own vibe of it, I think a lot has to do with, yes, we can all be buying the same like sweater, the same this, but it's like what other elements can you incorporate with it to make it your own? And sometimes thrifting is where you find that like special piece that really brings the outfit together and brings your personality and your style to life.
I think another thing too, when we're talking about these brands, like you don't have to go and buy them, right? But you can go and be inspired by them. So if you go to the thrift store, if you kind of go through your closet and you're kind of searching for this inspiration, you know what key pieces, what key elements are the most nostalgic in a way for grandpa core. So for our things, they're the brands that we didn't even mention on this list, and yet it's still giving a bit of grandpa core in our own way. Natalie's definitely granddad chic, posh.
Granddaddy.
For sure, she's going full posh. I'm going more of like laid back, casual,
como nada.
like almost like I'm in school, like
serving, like dark academia,
for sure. Like mine tends to lean a little bit more that way, but yeah, definitely. Create your own version of grandpa core. If you do, please send us pictures. Please tag us in anything like that.
I think seeing other people like their ideas come to life, their styling, how they do it. I think it's like always interesting to me because it's like it's your spin of it, like how you see
grandpa core,
you know, and it's like it's nice.
Yeah, I think that's also another thing. We don't ever want to be like, this is a strict line.
No,
I think it's just like these are the influences, and go have fun, enjoy.
I think we're in a time where we can just be our own,
express ourselves with our clothing.
And clothing has a lot to do with expressing our emotions, our feelings, our vibes, our aesthetics.
Yeah. Also, let us know. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
Sorry. I just got really excited. But also let us know where you are in your style journey, right? Are you barely trying to make your wardrobe? Are you maybe like this thrifter that has done it for decades and like tell us where you're at? Because I also think like we could always keep learning and from each other. And so I think that's also very interesting. Like, what do you guys have to say about grandpa core?
What's your
take on it? What's your spin on it? What are your favorite influences?
Yep.
we definitely want to start a conversation. Comment below on this.
Fashion is always a conversation.
Yeah,
Fashion
I really love
and
that.
all that stuff is a conversation. And like, let's debrief.
We want to hear from you guys.
If you want to
So-
talk about Paul Mescal and the short shorts,
Also,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
If you want to
Does
talk about
he give
Harry
Grandpa
being so
corn?
excited, yeah, like, you know,
Yeah.
let's debrief.
We want to hear from you guys because we do see you guys listening, but we also want to hear from you guys.
Helping us,
You know,
all this.
let's chat it up.
Let's talk it up.
Let's talk it up.
With that being said, because there's, I guess, the whole world is coming apart where, like, it's empty.
And we have to get groceries.
And we have to go get groceries. We love you guys. And that is a wrap of our episode of Grandpa Core or
For this
Granddad Chic for this week. Again, go ahead and take a listen to our previous episodes. We had the lovely Miss Beth Jones for Glam
The
Rock,
recent one.
the most recent one.
We also talked about Paul Mescal.
We talked about Paul Mescal,
Gladiator.
And then we also have our videos going up. We have on Spotify from the first season going up. So if you are a Spotify galley video-y watching, you want
could
the
also see them
extended
on there.
cut, you can see them, listen to them. They're all there.
Yeah.
We're doing Vlogmas. If you want to do a little bit more behind the scenes, we are there.
Yeah.
But without further ado, we love you guys.
Yep.
Stay fashionable in this holiday season. And yeah,
We love you guys.
Love ya.
See ya.
bye. The little trap.
Do you want to do the intro first?
Yeah. Let me just get some chapstick. I feel a little bit, my lips are chapped. I feel dry as fuck.
She's giving Harry when he went to Coachella.
No, seriously though. Like sometimes, like I be like thinking, like people be like, "Oh,
Why are you putting your... Oh.
Anyways, before
I was like, what is she doing?
sometimes I be thinking like, I'm like, damn, like, do my lips look chapped? Like, can people see it from miles away? Like, you don't think that? Like, people can see your cracked skin.
Yeah.
Like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. That's why I always moisturize. That's why I have an abundance of lip products because that's one of my biggest fears.
But yet she doesn't get one that's not stain like proof.
Yeah.
And all the this is the thing, me and Leslie share drinks
Sometimes.
okay, but like we buy one for each other or we buy like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
This
It's
bitch
'cause
is
the thing
always
is
has
I never finish. Let me preface this. I never finish my drinks.
so I'm not willing to spend the $6 on her.
Yeah,
so
so
she
it's
can-
not like we're spending just like extra money. Like,
Anyways.
Yeah.
This bitch doesn't believe in like stain proof type of lipstick, and literally every single cup of hers has lipstick on it.
So what? People know it's mine.
I'm like, yeah, bitch, whatever. Anyways, so